Yeah, that looks funny. Man, it was windy. Do we have to get off first before the cars can get off?
Following everyone, not sure where we're going.
Thank you.
Should we use on Big Nest?
Yep.
We've just googled the Port Gibbon camping ground, so that's where ours is headed.
No worries, we'll follow.
Wow, this place is amazing. Absolutely amazing. All the way along here you can camp, run by the council. Yeah, guys having a party on the beach. Must have been fishermen. But yeah, there's a stack of camping sites up behind me. Yeah. Awesome. So this is the path in to the campsite, and yeah, now we're walking back to our site. But the sand dunes are just amazing. Must be like Stockton Beach, I imagine.
See how you can see the sand?
Yeah.
It's blowing off it, that
Yep.
big sand dune.
Oh, one's just here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here, look.
Here's our campsite for the night at Point Gibbon Beach National Parky sort of council camping area. So you pay $5 a night and you can basically camp anywhere along the edge of the beach. And we happened to find this one spot that nobody had used because it smells like dead animals. But there are heaps of camping all the way along there. We could have jammed into that, or along the main spot there. There's dozens of people camped there, very jammed up, and a lot of the others are a bit exposed. But we're sort of on the edge of a coastal plain behind the dunes.
Stopover for this evening is at the Port Gibbon sand dunes. An absolutely beautiful spot. We paid $5 a night for camping. So which way are we looking now? North.
This way, west, east.
So we're just coming into Arno Bay, what they call it, the foreshore recreation area.
Yeah, just to have a look.
Just to have a bo peep and maybe stop for some morning tea. And there's some toilet facilities and play equipment and a little cafe. Park in there.
Yeah, maybe.
Tell them we're parking here.
Yeah.
It looks like it's van parking.
We're just going to park here on the right. Oh, Cafe Jetty. I don't know whether that's even open. Oh, it is open. Cafe now open.
So this is the Arno Bay foreshore area. It's actually quite good, isn't it?
I thought we had a campground like this last night.
Great. Kids.
Turnbull Park Playground. This is amazing.
This is good.
So,
And there's a caravan park.
oh, there's, what's that? Is that a picnic area over there too? There's a jetty
Yeah, no, we'll go for a walk.
and there's a boardwalk too. Did you see that?
Yeah, this is beautiful and stop raining for us.
Yes,
That's terrific.
Right here. Just come on, hurry up, got my thought.
And it wasn't until after we got it that we were able to measure the exact length of our sidewall and our end wall, and you can't do that until you get the van.
No,
I know. I let it go. I don't know.
What were you going to say, Bruce?
I don't know. I let it
No,
go.
he's forgotten.
I let it go. No, it's a shame they couldn't do our trip with us, and then
Yeah.
to get
yeah,
used to the van.
Used to it.
Yeah. It's difficult. Well, you took off
Well, that's-
with you took off with your little
Penguin.
penguin, didn't you?
Oh, that was down to Old Bar. That was the first trip to
First
Old
week,
Bar.
we had a weekend away to get our
Yeah.
thoughts right.
And that was good because we realised that under the bed the water fitting wasn't working, so I went to Joko and bought a new one.
Right.
Then
So-
we went to Hat Head with you guys.
Right.
We only
nice,
went
yeah.
to caravan parks or somewhere close.
Yeah.
First, just
We
to
didn't
get
do a
feel.
big trip.
Yeah.
And I still feel the same with this. We haven't done
Enough, yeah.
because
to get
we were going to
used it.
spend weeks in it, but then I got sick. And
Every time you go out, you
the
think
7
there's
weeks,
something you need to do.
Polsky.
Yeah. And that's what I said to Allister too. I said, now we're going to have to get used to doing different
Different
and,
things,
you know,
yeah.
and working out what we can and
Oh,
cannot do.
you'll love the room.
Oh yeah, I've no doubt. No
You'll
doubt.
love the room. And whether you keep the
That
table or...
last night was like
We had
hilarious.
well, I heard it. I woke up and heard it raining, and the chairs fell out. So I reached out and grabbed the chairs and pulled them in, and then where am I going to put them?
Well, you can put them in the shower. So,
Yeah.
in case everybody doesn't know, it seems that there may be a new addition.
Oh, don't tell them that. That's a surprise.
Coming.
Yeah.
That's all.
Congratulations, Tracey.
So,
No.
so when
Is
we
it
get
9
back
months?
from when we get back from our trip, we're going to
Look at.
we're going to probably buy a bigger van and put the cross track up for sale.
Because the comforts of life make a big difference.
Oh, look, ours is very comfortable. Like having breakfast inside today.
Yeah, but you had no
With the
table.
dog. With the dog.
Even with the dog there.
You had no table.
No, don't need it.
Yes, we
don't
did.
have a
How do you eat bacon and eggs without a table?
We had the little
Well,
table in
they
there.
don't have bacon
You
and
know,
eggs.
you know the round thing that comes on the top of the sink?
That's my
Yeah.
table.
That's a perfect lap table.
Oh, okay.
That's my-
Because we had 2 lap things and we took them out because we didn't use them, but they would have been ideal now.
Yeah.
Well, no, you wouldn't be sitting outside this morning eating
Well-
your breakfast.
You would have been blown away.
Yeah.
We
And
actually
attacked by flies.
we left our camp table folded up inside
Oh, did
in
you?
case we needed it, but we didn't actually use it.
Yeah.
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 We probably wouldn't get rid of the table, but if it's a big table, we'll just cut it
We might
down.
cut it down a bit.
Because then you'll possibly find, because you haven't got a fluffy one, you
Yeah,
might
you probably won't
just
need to.
you'll
yeah.
possibly just leave that table there.
Yeah, it'll probably suit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of editing table.
Yeah. Oh, you've got stacks of room.
All right, we're going to go for a quick walk before it rains, or
You guys start. I'm just going
Take it with you.
to.
oh, you still got your coffee. Here we are at Tumby Bay.
Gorgeous.
Another nicely developed foreshore.
Now should we bring block out on?
Little jetty. All these places have jetties. And swimming. Pontoons to swim out to. Terrific. SA Water. Divers Cove. So this is a pretty good map of the peninsula, or this part of the peninsula, the Tumby Bay. So that's where we are at the moment, Tumby Bay, and we're looking for the Red Cliff Church of Christ. So they have a camping. They have camping in their grounds. There's some nice artwork on a what used to be an art gallery.
The old rotunda's been a new gallery now.
Interesting scenes from around the foreshore. Yeah, very clever. Here, I've put this in the video just of my son-in-law. The police station was built in 1908. Prior to this time, the police lived in a tent or boarded with local residents. If a person became difficult to control, there was no jail to keep them overnight. They were known to be tied to a jetty pole and released the next morning before the tide came in.
That's so funny.
If he didn't sleep in, that is. 1906, the first officer station at Tumby Bay was Constable Simons, a foot constable. This position became that of a mounted constable with one horse. In 07 and in 1910, 2 constables were stationed to service the whole district, one a foot constable, the other a mounted constable. 2 mounted constables with only 1 horse in 1911, and 2 mounted constables with 2 horses in 1912.
So if they tied them to the jetty, this is a significantly great white area.
Yes, that's right.
So he would have died of natural causes.
Hi, this is the Red Cliff free camping site, just south of Tumby Bay, and just drove in here and luckily picked up this grassy site. The only trouble is it is a bit windy, but if the cloud went away, this would be a glorious, absolutely glorious site. With the ocean, the coastline, the islands, and there's a few campers here already. Looks like some of them are set up for a bit longer than an overnight stay. And Bruce and Marina are just having a bit of trouble with their van, getting it level. So Pixar there is waiting patiently for a biscuit. She wants another one. But yeah, a little bit windy. But plenty of room actually.
Free of charge?
Yeah, it's free. Oh, we're having a cup of tea. Oh, what's that bum sticking out of the car? Good morning. It's Sunday today, and we've just it's this local time is 10 to 9, and it's 19 degrees outside.
A blowing wind from the Antarctica.
Yeah, it's blowing a gale from Antarctica. Well, not quite. It is cool.
Oh, it's cool.
It's cool, but it's not freezing. Yeah, so we're heading into Port Lincoln
Tourist caravan park.
Caravan Park for a shower and
Oh
washing.
yes, I need a shower. I haven't had a shower for 2 days.
Because we're free camp, basically free camp for 2 days, or cheap camp, and it's pretty cheap in the caravan park as well. It's only $27 a night, but that's unpowered. So we're going to try and get into Port Lincoln and try out their seafood. Maybe have fish and chips for lunch.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We won't be able to get into the caravan park until probably later, but we'll have a poke around and see what Port Lincoln's got to offer. Bit of a dirt road.
It would have been beautiful if the weather was lovely, because the Red Cliffs is right over a cliff in the ocean. It would have been beautiful if we could put the drone up, show you some beautiful photos of that, but
It's
it
a
was
very pretty bay. Very pretty bay.
very pretty.
We saw glimpses of it when the sun broke through yesterday afternoon, but it's totally overcast today and just looks dismal.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, no nice pictures. But it would be a good place to stay if it wasn't the wind wasn't blowing. But I had a look at the forecast.
Yeah, this weather's only come in for the last couple of days or something.
Somebody said it came in the other day, but the forecast I saw shows it's going to blow for a week. So we'll catch us in Port Lincoln.
Last night we took the opportunity to have a free camp on the top of Red Cliffs, which is about 12 kilometres south of Coffin Bay. Settled in at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then it blew a gale. And it blew and it blew and it blew and it blew all night. We felt like our van was going to blow over at one stage. We didn't put our pop top up because it was just terrible. And there we stayed until about 9 o'clock this morning, and we promptly packed up and have headed down to Port Lincoln. Has anyone else got anything to say about last night?
It was that windy that we could not even make a cup of tea this morning because the gas kept blowing out. So we had to go and have a cup of tea with Bruce Miranda. So they had visitors for breakfast.
The van was rocking with the wind. Luckily we didn't have our pop top up.
And who won cards last night?
That's because is that because it was windy?
The first time though in 2 weeks.
No, it's because Bruce was watching the V8 supercars. He wasn't concentrating on cards.
So, Alex, I know that's on video, but here is a shot of the sunrise.
The sunrise this morning, yeah, it was pretty good.
At the windy place.
But what you could see of it, just the rays coming down.
And that one there, you got bright and dark. So
Oh, that's nice, yes.
if it was a sunny place, it would be beautiful.
Yeah.
It would have been spectacular. But according to my friend, the real estate ranger, it only came in 2 days ago.
Yeah. That's a typical real estate agent though, isn't it? Oh, you should have been here yesterday.
Should have been here. Yeah, nice bloke, according to ranger.
Alright.
But it is quite cool even here.
Well, I've actually got this on.
Yeah.
First
We've got
time
jumpers on and
worn
trousers.
this. A bit discouraging, really. I've still got my shorts on.
I think so. So here we are on the main pier, I suppose, or the visiting pier, and it has a swimming pool beside it, which is awesome. Looks like you can fish either side, swim either side. What?
No sharks can get in here. She said no sharks can get in here. They had a Port Jackson shark once, but that was only little. And they've also had a seal in here. So the seal jumped over and swam in there, but then it just took off again. So yeah, It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
How you can just swim in
It
there.
looks pretty deep too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How good is this pool?
I know. I was just talking to they had Port Jackson shot, but they're only small.
Oh yeah, and they're like wobbegons.
Yeah. And
Is it fairly deep?
seal.
Looks
yeah,
deep.
It looks pretty deep actually.
It looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And they said that the water's not bad.
Yeah, I know.
We're at the end of the jetty. Not a bad view of Lincoln. Bit breezy.
Chilly.
Here we are set up at Port Lincoln Tourist Park in the unpowered site, unpowered area, which is basically pick your own spot, and it's not level at all. It's like the side of a hill, and it's a fair walk to the facilities, so it's not very good really. That's why it's so cheap, I suppose. That's why it's only $27 a night. A few people have rolled in. Yeah, we were quite fortunate to get an old slab to put half our van on, both Bruce and us. And yeah, it's actually coming up quite nice. The sun's shining, which is amazing. We're heading out for lunch, fish and chips, at the second best fish and chip shop in town. Apparently the best one doesn't open on Sundays. So we've put our draft skirt on to stop a lot of the wind coming in, so that the kitchen side of the van is well protected. Also put up a bit of sun cloth to help redirect the wind. And because it's been so overcast, I put the shower up so that the solar panel on the back could get a bit of sun and hopefully boost the battery. We're up to 90%, although I've been running the inverter for about 3 hours, charging the laptop as I've been doing some video editing. The wind is still blowing fairly strongly. There's quite a few brave souls out on the pier fishing, or looks like some of them are searching for squid in the weeds. And that's the marina around there. We might go for a drive to have a look at the marina shortly. And this is back to the caravan park, into the sun. And there's our setup up the hill slightly, and there's around to the port and all the islands and that around in the bay. Cove Marina straight ahead.
Speed limits. Hey, look at this. This is nice. This is North Lakes. Wow, this place has really developed. North Lakes, and you're looking at nothing.
Oh, this looks a bit posher down here.
Yes. Yeah, tell her that's what we just said.
Yeah, that's what Tracey just said.
Man, it's really developed. So this must be the marina. One way.
So this looks like the fishing boats.
Couple of cruisers in there.
You want to get out and look, or?
Want to get out and have a walk around, or what?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. Oh, that big one over there.
Stick the nose in the van. Just stick the nose in the van.
Going to take a photo of the...
That's why I wanted that so the camera got it. Well, good morning from Port Lincoln. Well, actually we've left Port Lincoln this morning for a day trip to Coffin Bay. It's another dismal day, wind blowing and heavily overcast and cold, and so we're doing a trip to the other side of the peninsula, or the bottom of the peninsula, to Coffin Bay. It's supposed to be the oyster capital of the world. So we'll sample some of the cuisine and probably pick up lunch or something. I'm not sure what we're going to do. But yeah, we'll show you around Coffin Bay a little bit.
Oh, goodness. 50 already.
Oh, coming into Coffin Bay. A lot of water.
It's pretty. It's an oyster farm.
All the oysters, yeah.
Seaside little village.
Fresh crayfish waters.
It's got a little bit of Harrington about it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of oysters.
Yeah, plus a bit of old Pulpa Quarry.
Yeah.
Oyster HQ. It's a good day park.
Celebrations is everywhere. Oh, how cool is that look?
Yeah, the artwork. Community hall.
Seafood places on this road.
It's morning tea time.
Wait, wait. Where did it go? Park up here. Where?
It's all right.
I'll go there. Oh, Bruce is right behind me.
It's a dump point. Where's the picnic tables? The toilets.
Probably over here. Maybe we just park over here somewhere.
Yep. Up here. That's a cleaning bench, is it?
Yeah, nobody's there. Where's
Look at the tractors. The tractors for the boat.
Yeah. Oh, over there.
Over there, picnic tables are over there.
Do you want to go up further
Yeah,
or?
go up further.
So we're going to go.
We'll go up a little bit further. The picnic tables are over there.
I love how everybody's just got a tractor that they're bringing their boat down with.
And they're big tractors, aren't they?
I guess by the time you load a few oyster racks on there, it's a bit heavy.
Well, this is Coffin Bay boat launching facility, where there is stacks of tractors. Amazing, big tractors. There must be big boats, heavy. So we're stopping here for morning tea. Nice spot. The breeze is blowing.
Huge tractors.
Oh, massive, aren't they? Got to be big boats, wouldn't it?
Nice part of the world.
Have a big boat for that.
Well, that's what the oysters.
But it's not just oysters. So I suppose look at the size of the trailer. That's pretty long. No, we'll just have a wander down on the water's edge and have a bo peep. Tide looks like it's rushing out. Might have noticed I've changed my jacket. It's bloody cold here. Nice waterway. I can see why it's popular, this waterway. Very nice. Fisherman's paradise. The town seems to be built right on the edge of the water, well, up from the water, but around the water. Look at the size of these tractors.
It's huge.
It's really wide, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the size tractor my uncle used to have. He used to have on his wheat farm.
They're old farm tractors, aren't they?
Yeah, the old John Deeres.
Must have picked them up cheap.
I'll set this trailer out. So the nose will come up to here of the boat, or the trailer, okay? 1, 2, 3. About 13 metres, just the trailer. And the boat would overhang the end. Look at the size of the rubber.
Yeah, it's funny, like the forklift tyres.
It's just, it's massive. There's a ram up there towing a boat as well.
Yeah, I saw the ram, it's a little tiny trailer.
It's small, doesn't
Have
it?
a go, look at this little trailer on the back of this massive big four-wheel drive.
Little Toyota. And the ram looks positively small compared to
The big tractors.
the tractors.
Look at this tiny little trailer.
Yeah, look at the little wheels behind the ram.
So it's obviously a
GMC.
it's a tourist with a boat loader on the top, and that's his fold-up trailer. So the vote was that we do a walk. It's called the Oyster Walk, and we're doing just a part of it from the car park to or the boat launching facility, where we picnic for lunch after morning tea, and we're just walking out to some point, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know what point's called, but it's only like a 10-minute walk along the path. So.
We hope. Oh, there's another picnic table under there.
Yeah, we hope.
It's
It's
part
not a
of
picnic table.
that one is.
Oh yeah, no, I was looking at that over there.
That's the sewage pump station. It's a boat you're going out, obviously. It's got lobster pots. And this is the pathway. Doesn't that look beautiful? Be glorious with the sun shining. There's some nice houses out looking over the lakes, over the waterways. What was the name of this point?
Here, there's something I prepared earlier. Crinoline.
Crinoline.
I'm sure it's crinoline.
Crinoline Point. Okay. Let's go and have a look at Crinoline Point.
So where's the exit to the sea, Miranda? Because it was all that looked like.
Oh, I don't know, mine that doesn't show. No, that's put it out there. Fish per day, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll get rid of them all.
The person, get rid of them all. They're a pest.
I know, when you walk on them.
This is the waterway, and now we'll just pan around to show you the waterway. It just keeps on going. It's massive. And we think that's an island out there. Wow.
Just go out to the sea. That's the new island. There you go. Where's the other stuff? Look, where's the other stuff? Where is it?
Hi. Hello.
Oh, look at these birds. There's hundreds of them. As I get closer to them, they all just move down a bit. Oh. Gotta watch where you're walking. There's heaps of them, absolutely heaps of them. Wow. So here's a panorama of Port Lincoln. Massive amount of water. Bit blowy. So that comes to the end of this video, and we'll just do a recap on the map. And so we got off the ferry at Cowell and came down to Gibbon Beach sandhills and sand dunes, and we camped on the beach. Then we came down through Tumby Bay to Red Cliff Beach, and we free camped on basically on the beach. And then we came down to Port Lincoln and stayed 2 nights at Port Lincoln Tourist Park. And then today, because the day was a bit miserable, we headed down to Coffin Bay and had some oysters down there, and then we came back. And tomorrow we head off and we go back up
to Ceduna.
Eventually to Ceduna. I think we got 1 night before we get to Ceduna free camping. So that's our trip so far. So I hope you're enjoying the videos, and if you like to press subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything. What that does is let you know when we put our next video up. So subscribe and click on the bell, and watch your uncle. Are you making your toast?
And my yellow bread.
And my yellow... You've started to make my yellow bread? I said I was going to do it.
Right.
So this video comes... Cut. So that comes to the end of this video.